Hi, I'm Catherine Mora. I'm a book coach and I work with coaches, speakers, and aspiring thought leaders to help them write beautiful books. Today's topic in Kat's Book Chat is self-publishing any good? Given that I work almost exclusively with self-published authors, I'm going to say yes, but there's a number of caveats and buts around that. So I've got a few notes here. Look, my view is the world doesn't need more crappy quality books. So if you're not going to put in the work so that your self-published book is of high quality, then the world doesn't need that book. I think there's enough rubbish books as it is. You need to be putting out something high quality. Look, honestly, people don't even know usually if you're published or not. When they see your book, they will usually make a decision based on the cover. They'll look at it and go, ugh, self-published. Or they'll go, oh, this looks good. So if you make it look great, they have no reason to question it and say that it looks self-published. Plenty of quality books are self-published, and most people, as I said, don't know the difference. So what else have I got here? All right, so most self-published authors sell less than 100 books, which is obviously not great. Therefore, if you want your self-published books to be successful for you, then you need to have a strategy on how you're going to get the book seen, how you're going to use the book to achieve your goals. Because as we've discussed in a few different videos, you don't make money out of book sales, you make them out of selling the things around the book. So your services, programs, workshops, speaking fees, things like that. So your self-published book can help you achieve all of those things as long as you're strategic. So if you're using the book as a tool and you're leveraging that book, then you can get all of those opportunities like the speaking and media and all of that, and it won't make any difference if you're published or not. Yes, being published can give you that extra credibility you might be looking for and can help you get into bookshops, which you almost can't. You almost never can do when you're self-published. So there's sort of a few considerations there, but when you're using it as a tool, there's no need to go through traditional publishing channels. Now, yes, traditional publishing, they do pay for most of the things, but then it's also very, very hard to get traditionally published for that reason. They're not going to pay for just anybody. And as we've discussed in just the previous video, they usually want you to have a big audience. And if you don't have a big audience, they have to have a very good reason to take you on. And you're competing with, you know, thousands or tens of thousands of other authors to get those spots each year on a publisher's list. So when it's your book and you're self-published, you can control everything. When it's being published, although things are getting paid for, they're in control, they own rights, everything changes. So just consider how important the timeline is. Do you want to put that out as soon as possible, or are you willing to wait 18 months, 2 years, 3 years? A published book can take a very long time. That's on top of getting published in the first place, finding an agent, finding a publisher. That might take you a year if you get one at all. So there's a lot to consider there, but certainly, is self-publishing any good? Yes, it can be amazing. If you know what you're doing, you're strategic, and you do a high quality book, the sky is the limit. And I absolutely love that. The book is yours and it's yours forever. Nobody else owns it and you have full control. And I think that is a beautiful thing. What else have I got here? I don't know if I just mentioned this, I've already forgotten because I don't read a script, and that is, remember, with self-publishing, you are paying for everything. With a publisher, they will pay for most of the things. If you're not known and they take you on as a bit of a punt, they will often make you pay for your own marketing, and that's probably one of the things that people are hoping a publisher will do, but in fact that doesn't happen if you're not well known generally. So lots of things to consider here. I hope that's helpful. I will see you next time. Until then, I'm going to drop a link below to my 45-step book publishing checklist, book writing and publishing checklist, so you can get that and make sure that you know what comes next in the process. Until next time,